Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Welcome to Sally D's Reality, Sunrise with Sally. Today is Monday, October 6th, 2025. It's Monday. I hope you had a restful weekend and that you spent time with your family yesterday on the Lord's Day. So important. You love the sniffing, man. Good morning, Debbie Sue. Good morning. Welcome to Monday. It is, in fact, Monday. Oh, it goes the sniffing again. It is up with that. My goodness. All right, Debbie Sue, can you hear me better, honey? Good morning, Debbie Sue. Can you hear me? Thank you for hitting the like button. Debbie Sue? Yeah, I didn't have my microphone on, honey. I was trying to get the Boobalubas, aka my dogs, to stop crying. Hey, Blake, how are you? How are you this morning, or is it nighttime where you are? Welcome to Monday. Good morning to you all. I hope you had a restful weekend. I really do. Um, I had some things that I was supposed to bring out with me and I forgot them. Darn it. I'll have to try something else then. Forgot I had some things I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I left it on the printer downstairs. Well, at least I got myself here and the dog's quieted. So there's two accomplishments today. Yesterday I had such a productive day. Thank you, God. I was rage cleaning in that garage. Yes, sir. And then I thought, well, good morning, Akash. I thought, well, if I donate it, I get nothing, right? And I really need the money. So I thought, let me just put this on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, real cheap. See, if I get anything, for it. Man, I sold every item within, I don't know, 2 hours. Something that I don't really have listed yet, but the lady wanted something else I had. So I said, well, that's already sold, but would you like or be interested in this? So I guess I'm like a salesperson pushing my other items. Good morning, hun. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. I'm doing that sniffy thing again. I don't know. I must be allergic to the porch. Oh, I do have a tissue out here. Let me see. Yeah, I know. I made $100, something like that. Plus, I found I think it was 140 in my one purse. I And then I forgot that my friend sent me a $75 MasterCard gift card for our anniversary, and I think it was 25 or 50 for my birthday in June, so I have those. So I'm trying to get together money for paint and for Daryl to finish that back porch before winter. Good morning, Dean. Good morning. I was just working on my video for all of you that are in blue. Yes, it doesn't fit everyone, so I'm gonna have to do a second one, a part 2, but I think you'll like it. I hope you do. Put a lot of time in it. I thought I was done with it, and then got messed up. It was something to do with Debbie Sue's picture. I was like, "Darn, I can't put that on there." And then my friend Mary, from Always Learning, she's a teacher and a high school teacher, and I was like, I don't like that picture of her." So, um, because she's a really nice woman, and it made her look kinda, I don't know, not like she usually does. So, well, I have to have my people look presentable in this thing here. Oh, sorta like a commercial for your channels. I don't know. You'll see. I get these ideas, think, "Oh, it'll be so easy," and then I start doing them, and it consumes my whole day. I'm like, "Darn, is it time for Daryl to come home already?" I mean, you could be on the computer all day, right, Debbie Sue? I mean, it's like your time just like whoop. So I think I'm gonna have to do like, besides doing my live, I have to do like a day of no computer, no leaving the house, so I can catch up with stuff because everything's kind of plummeting around me here. Oh, look at it. It's getting brighter. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, geez, just almost tipped over the table. I'm watching the sunrise with you guys. There's like the pinkish orange haze above and then the yellow. Do you see that, guys? I'm very into this sunrise thing here. Hence the name Sunrise with Sally. Thank you for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it, guys. I do so much. If you forgot, please do hit it. That's if you like what you see. Oh, it's getting even brighter. Glory to God. Glory to God. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. So this woman is supposed to come look at some of the stuff that wasn't advertised, but I told her about it and she's interested. She wants to homeschool her son. He's preschool now, but he's going to be in kindergarten next year. And she needs, like, she wants to homeschool him, but she don't want to do it herself. And I'm the queen of kindergarten here. 22 years, 25 years, whatever it was, in kindergarten. So yeah, if she wants me to do it, her little boy and his best friend are going to be homeschooled. So that would be fun, especially only having two kids to teach. You could do so many things, especially with learning centers and things like that, manipulatives, stories, field trips. Oh, look, that one is very photo worthy right there. Mm-mm-mm. I'll have to take a picture of that when I do the rebroadcast because right now all the conversation is in front of it. But so, Dean, how are you doing today? Did you have a nice weekend? I hope you got sleep because you were up pretty late on that live. You even visited Gina's live. Thanks for doing that. Some of the people, mostly women, and Dean came in there. He did. He's a trooper. Came in and said, "I'm here. I'm here from Sally." Yep, core tribe. I love my people on here. If you're new, guys, check it out. Hang around for a little bit, and you will surely subscribe because these people on here, all the ones in blue, I trust with my life. I trust them. I mean, they have my back all the time. Yeah, but interact with us and come down and comment. And we have fun on here, right, Debbie Sue? Debbie Sue has the number one crown. Are we having crown wars? And Dean is number two. He's coming up number two. It was exhausting trying to beat Debbie Sue in Crown Wars on another channel. She was like, dang. She's also the super ninja too, getting those trolls out of there. Whew. Let's see now. My thing was not scrolling. I am so sorry. Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Um, Mr. Sally. Good morning, Dean. Good morning, Rhonda. Akash, good morning. Big dream, one time visit in America. Are you spot me, everyone? Beast Boy, good morning. Oh my gosh, this thing doesn't scroll up. I'm so sorry. Oh, is Kelly here? Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, my girl. Good morning. Oh my goodness, all these people came in and I didn't see. Good morning, Cosmic. 60, 640, 50. Well, there's a blooper. It's 50. There's my blooper, Cosmic. It's 6:54 p.m. for me. My time is 6:58 right now because I did not see you when you first came in. It's a.m. here, beginning of Monday. Oh, and there's my Joey. Joey's here. I love Joey, guys. He's uh he's an awesome guy. Now here, let's see. I just lost everybody. Oh, there's Nana. Yvonne, I was on her channel last night. Yeah, it hasn't been auto scrolling. But every time I do the scroll, it goes to another video. It's like, what the? What the? I went on Yvonne's channel last night. She had a puzzle there, but she was too involved with the conversation. So I don't think I could do a puzzle. Um, I'm too all over the place to do that, to concentrate on a puzzle. But I might try doing puzzles just to do puzzles. I have a ton of them, Yvonne, that I don't even have opened. Um, let's see. Yes, you were. Rhonda was on the live last night. I was hopping from live to live. I was on, well, Rhonda was over there on Heartily Happy, Gina. So was Dean. Um, let's see what else. Who else was out? Yeah, I said Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda got the number one. She's rocking it. Let's see. I was all over the place. I think it was. Oh, I was on Dora. I was on Dora's last night. Dora Explorer Dora from I think she's in Australia. I'm not sure. See, they're barking in there again. Oh yes, and I'm interested in that book. I didn't get to your video yet. I sat down after that and I fell asleep again. I'm starting to get some sleep here, Rhonda. You don't like puzzles? You know what? Let me tell you something. This is the God's truth. My son was 2 years old. I used to buy him his puzzles. And he got so bored with the 5 puzzles he had, he flipped them over and started doing them by the shape of the cardboard. So that was I was telling my cousin was living with me at the time, and I said, "Look at him. He's putting the puzzles together with no picture." It's like, whoa, you know? So that was my older son that did that. Thank you for the hearts. It's a brand new week, guys. Oh, Debbie Sue. You know what? I helped Rhonda get on her live. Got a little bit messed up, but it's okay. I helped who else did I help? Did I help Eddie? I can't remember. Um I helped I think I helped something. I don't know if I helped Paula with anything, but I remember sending Paula pictures and pictures of each step that you had to do to get onto the live. But I'm interested in how to put the link on the community page like Gina does. Does anybody know how to do that? So then if one of my people want to join in, they can click on that link and then they'll be on the screen with me talking. Yeah, I remember Rhonda, it was all screwed up. I couldn't get through to you and you were texting me. It was just crazy. But we did it. We did it. I ended up having to go in the garage to get reception. And I was holding the phone. It was very uncomfortable. um well, that's how it's in the community page, and that's how everybody does it. That's how they do it. So yeah. I think you do it the same way, but instead of sending it to someone, you put it on that. Oh, I knew I had Rhonda around for something. But I'm sure, Kelly, there's a way to knock them off. Do you know, Rhonda, my techie girl? Do you know if there's a way to knock them off if they are someone not wanted to? Well, you can if you don't welcome them in, they can't just come in, Kelly. You have to click on and let them in because they asked to join, and if you don't want them to, you can say nope. So I think I would probably only do the people in blue or people that I trust. So that's how you would probably do it. Yeah, exactly, Rhonda. If you don't know them, don't let them in. Exactly. Where did the sunrise go? I'm watching what you guys are saying, and look, there's no sunrise anymore. So I guess that's my cue to do something, and I left all my stuff downstairs. So let's see what we will talk about today. Um, I have kind of in my mind what I wanted to talk about, but let me see. I know it was from the book of John, but I wonder if it's on my printer. If it printed up here, I'm not sure. I think it was offline. Yeah, that's exactly it, Ron. If you don't know them, don't let them in. Oh, I just scrolled up again and it went to another channel. Now I can't get back on. All right, we're going to go on the field trip now. Um, I am going to wing it because I have confidence. I'm laughing. Confidence. Justin is not here. The field trip. Too bad, too sad. Here we go. I'm going to try to do it nice and easy, guys. Hold on to your chair or your bed or whatever you're doing right now. And just like that, I'm here. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Did I do that smoothly? Did I do it nice and smooth? All right. Carol says we. Okay, let's see, where am I at here? All right, we're ready to hit it. Let's see if I can read from this here. It says, now the word of the Lord came to Jonah, the son of, how do you say his name? Mittai, Amit apostrophe T-A-I, saying, arise, go to Nineveh, the great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness has come up before me. But Jonah rose to flee to Tarshish, oh, these names, from the presence of the Lord. He went down to Joppa and found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid for the fare and went on board to go with them, away from the presence of the Lord. But the Lord hurled a great wind upon the sea, and there was a mighty tempest on the sea, so that the ship threatened to break up. Then the mariners were afraid, and each cried to his God, and they threw their wares that were in the ship into the sea to lighten it for them. But Jonah had gone down into the inner part of the ship and had laid down and was fast asleep. So the captain came to him and said, "What do you mean, you sleeper? Arise, call upon your God. Perhaps the God will give you a thought to us, that we do not perish." And they said to one another, "Come, let us cast lots, that we may know on whose account this evil has come upon us." So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. Then they said to him, "Tell us on whose account this evil has come upon us. What is your occupation, and whence do you come? What is your country, and what people are you?" And he said to them, "I am a Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land." Then the men were exceedingly afraid and said to him, "What is this that you have done?" For the men knew that he was fleeing from the presence of the Lord, because he had told them. Then he said to them, "What shall we do to you, that the sea may quiet down for us?" For the sea grew more and more violent. He said to them, "Take me up and throw me into the sea. Then the sea will quiet down for you. For I know it is because of me that this great tempest has come upon you." Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to bring the ship back to land, but they could not, for the sea grew more and more vicious against them. Therefore they cried to the Lord, "We beseech thee, O Lord, let us not perish for this man's life, and lay not on us innocent blood, for thou, O Lord, hast done it as it pleased thee." So they took up Jonah and threw him into the sea, and the sea ceased from its raging. Then the men feared the Lord exceedingly, and they offered a sacrifice to the Lord and made vows. And the Lord appointed a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the belly of the fish. And that, my friends, is from the book of Jonas 1 and verses 1 through 2, 1 to 2. No, that was more than that. I can't read that, it's so small. So, how would you like to live in a fish for 3 days in the raging ocean? I don't know. But now I'm going to move on to Luke chapter 10, 25 to 37. "And behold, a lawyer stood up to put him to test, saying, 'Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?' He said to him, 'What is written in the law? How do you read?' And he answered, 'You shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, and with all of your soul, and with all of your strength, and with all of your mind, and your neighbor as yourself.' And he said to them, 'You have answered right. Do this, and you will live.' But he, desiring to justify himself, said to Jesus, 'And who is my neighbor?' Jesus replied, 'A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell upon robbers, who stripped him and beat him and departed, leaving him half dead. Now by chance a priest was going down that road, and when he saw him, he passed on by on the other side. So likewise a I can't say it, Levite, sorry guys, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by the other side. But a Samaritan, as he journeyed, came to where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion and went to him and bound up his wounds, pouring in oil and wine. Then he set him on his own beast and brought him into the inn and took care of him. And the next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper, saying, 'Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, I will repay you when I come back.' Which of these do you think proved neighbor to the man who fell upon the robbers?" He said, "The one who showed mercy on him." And Jesus said to him, "Go and do likewise." How about that? Remember, I was talking about sometimes we just need to, show kindness to people, compassion to people that we don't even know. Um, so sometimes it's just it's hard to, especially if the person that you say good morning to or hello to or whatever, and they don't even respond to you. Sometimes it's hard to say people, be nice to people that are rude or even people that you know. Um, I just like good morning, Cheryl here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting behind on the thing, but I'm talking here, so and I will lose my train of thought. So we need to try kindness and compassion for those we don't even know, and sometimes we even have to force ourselves to be kind and compassionate to those we do know. Sometimes our family are very toxic. I hate to say it, but some families are toxic when they're together. They love each other, families love each other, but sometimes they can't be together. It's toxic to be near them, but do they love them? Yes. It's hard to but we don't wish any harm on them, right? We wish them well, but sometimes people just can't be around one another because they just rub each other wrong. They just do that. But and I think that's in most families, cuz family gatherings are coming up next month in November and December, and a lot of times people are exhausted from the cooking, the cleaning, the buying gifts and so forth, and we get so overwhelmed and tired that we just don't want to put up with the crap that other people have to offer. And sometimes people make a remark and it's not supposed to be taken that way, or a look on their face, because some people say, why are you looking at me like that? And I'm like, I was just thinking about something, I didn't even see you there. So yeah, sometimes I'm so deep in thought I look like I'm angry, but I'm not really, I'm not. So um, yeah, but do you guys have family that sometime are a little toxic to you, that you love them to death, but you just don't want to be in the same room with them? It's like, you know, um, I think it's in every family. So, but even if you try to talk to them, and talk it out, it just I don't know. It's so weird. I know I'm always, kumbaya, let's all get along, Lord. But I don't know. Some people just have a chip. Yes, share a love them from a distance, and that's what I do with most of my family. I do have my brother, though. I can't love him from a distance. Well, now I do since I got him an apartment, but yeah, I'm his caretaker. But yeah, sometimes we just have to put a little boundaries between us, right? And I know I'm always kumbayaing here, and why can't we all get along? Let the world be a better place. But I really think that the world could be a better place if we all, one by one, tried to do that. But a lot of people just they want an argument. They want to get a rise out of somebody. And my brother that I care for, before his accident, he used to do stuff like that. He used to try to get a rise out of people. My dad was really good at that too. He would love to just make me cry. He would push and push and push because I was very religious. I taught in a parochial school, and he liked to push those buttons and about God and stuff. But it was just like I just got so tired defending myself and God and what I taught my children as they were growing up. And um, yeah, so um, there was something else I wanted to talk about too, but I'm trying to remember what it was. I had it all written down on a piece of paper. Um, I can't. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Um, so the that gospel reading was um, pretty good, but what do you think that um does anybody remember what happened with Jonas after he lived in the big old fish for 3 days? I think in the story that I read to my kindergarten was a whale. But does anybody remember what happened to him? Did he, learn his lesson and do penance in those for those 3 days? Or what happened? I'm trying to have more self discipline and do what I say I'm going to do. Most times I do, but when it comes to myself, I don't do what I say I'm going to do. So, like I've been preaching on other things, I'm always like, oh, yeah, make an appointment with yourself and keep that appointment. I did used to do that, but I've got kind of lax on that. Oh, well, I'll do that another day. Oh, well, I have to do this first. But I need to start making those appointments with myself. Um, and I keep the appointment. Like I have a dentist appointment. Well, no, I don't have a dentist appointment, but when I do, I go to the appointment. Begrudgingly, I go, but I go. Um, I used to love getting my teeth cleaned, but now it's just like, oh, they're gonna find something. So, but even with my appointment for my urologist and things like that, because I have the UTI again and it's my kidneys and it's very painful and I'm going to have to go to that appointment. So there's no that's another begrudgingly, but yeah, but if you make an appointment to go say get a massage, which I would love to do every week or every month if I could afford it. But to do those kind of things for yourself, it's like, okay, I was telling Daryl this because he's like, no, I don't want to do that. It's a waste of money to get a massage because he works hard and I think he should get a massage. He says to me, wow, that costs too much money. I said, well, if the car needed an oil change or if the car needed new tires or that, you wouldn't be able to drive that car that's working really well because you'll be sick, right? Even though my husband would crawl to work, he never calls off. Never calls off. Never. He's a good man. He's a hard worker, but he needs to take care of himself because he's going to be 61 in December on December 4th, like Kelly, but Kelly's not going to be 61. And Justin's going to be, they all have the same birthday. But he's going to be 61. He's not little young rock and robin anymore here. He thinks he can do things, but uh, and he's slowing down. He used to love to build and do things like that, and he's slowing down. So I finally did get him to get a checkup, right, Dee? He got his checkup, and he doesn't take any medication or anything. So I'm trying to get him to take vitamins because at our age should have been taking vitamin D and things like that. Um, so, but you're not an old crow. You're my old crow. So, yeah, Daryl and I had very productive days over the weekend, and he was upstairs doing stuff. You should check out. I don't, Curtis. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, from Scotland. That's funny. I'm talking about vitamins. Are you really? Um, I have been trying to get my husband to take vitamins. I actually get a B12 shot. My doctor prescribes that for me once a month, and I have some other things. I'm waiting to get my next iron infusion because I was starting to feel better, but they said the girl that was with me, she got hers this month, but they told me I got to wait till December. I really think that I should get that to keep it going, to get my iron levels up because they're really really low. Good morning, George. Good morning. Thank you for calling me a sweet woman. Oh, I wish you would tell Daryl that. Yeah, it's true. Hugs and kisses, X and O, X and O. Um, Thank you. Like you too, George. And you thought that I forgot who you were, and I knew who you were. George is a ship's captain um, on a ship. I guess he does like Alaskan tours. How interesting is that? And I was going to take Debbie Sue on a cruise with me, right, Debbie Sue? And Rhonda. Man, if all the Sunshine Girls were together, come and be a Sunshine Girl. Subscribe, and you could be a Sunshine Girl or a Sunny Boy. Boys, BOYZ. You need to pay for these vitamins in the US. We get them free. Yeah, we do. We do. Now, if my deductible's up to date, I don't have to pay for my B12. But I have an outrageous deductible, 3 or 6,000. It's just outrageous. um Let's see what else. So we are trying to get things done, and we've been praying for productive day, no drama day, stress free day. We used to pray that all the time. We're going to start doing that again. And we had such a productive weekend. I'm just so excited. Now, one thing I really want to get done is I don't know if you remember, I was doing those rainbow steps like Tracy from Life in the Wild West. She painted hers, and I bought all the paint and stuff. But then I decided to do vinyl on my back of my steps in the rainbow. And then I thought, well, I think I'm going to paint the the walls blue because if you have a rainbow, you should have some white puffy clouds, right? So now we got the painted blue. Daryl painted it blue, and now we're learning. We're watching YouTube channel on how to make clouds with paint. So I can't wait to show you guys that, but we have to work on it. Um, so I'm excited about that. Do you give yourself the injections, Debbie Sue? Yes, my grandma's name was Sarah, and her nickname was Sally. So my mom named me Sally after her mother because they were very close. Then my sister and I were very close, so she named her daughter Sarah, and then she named her son my boy's middle names, which was Anthony Joseph. So she named her son after my boy's middle names. Yeah, we were all very close, but now I don't know what happened. I don't know. We got old and cranky. So, yeah, I do mind myself too. Nicholas, how are you? Nicholas Christian, how are you? Are you doing well today? Today's Monday. Are you in the morning or are you in the evening now? Um, my name is Emily. I used to dislike it, but I like it now. I'm grown. So, let's see. Aaron, you could ask my husband that. I've been married for 40 years. And if you want, if you're, I don't know if you're trying to be rude or what you are doing, but I just read the gospel and readings from the Bible. And yeah, let's have a good day, Aaron. Okay? All right. Let's see. So nice to meet you, Emily. I was calling you hugs and kisses. I'm good, miss. I am very happy to hear it. And he says hi to Big D's place. Yes, that is my husband. I've been married to him for 40 years. And I am not interested in training another man because I love him. I can't even imagine. I don't even remember never being with him. Someone said I should tell my story. I think that was Cheryl told me I should tell our story on how marriage. I do have good friends. I do. And I tell you what, my YouTube friends, all the ones in the blue there, um, and as I get to know you, you could be a moderator too. But they are always there for me, and especially, some of them more so than other. Um, all right. Okay, Cheryl, you just check that out there, honey. Debbie Sue, when are you going on a cruise? Is Debbie going on a cruise? I was joking because the George is a captain. Um, but George, you are welcome to be part of our community. Just subscribe. And if you are a public subscriber and I can see your subscription, your channel name, I will check out I was checking out some early this morning when I woke up channels. I like to see what you guys do for content and stuff. Yeah, I was kidding because George is a captain of a ship. And I said I was taking you too, Rhonda. Oh my goodness. I have my regular water, and have you ever tried this? Here, I know it's backwards. I'm sorry, Tracy. Tracy hates that. Um, yeah, I wish. I've never really been even. Well, They had the boats that go from Pittsburgh to the Ohio line and then turn around. And Daryl and I won a trip from that from our we were at Theta Kappa when we were in college. Thank you, George. You're a very nice person too. And I love having you in a community here. You come on here whenever you can. Sure, Nicholas. I pray for everyone. I do. We all pray for everyone. And what is it that you want to do in America, Nicholas? Where are you from? Or did you already tell me? You wish Arab Games wishes to visit America too. There's lots of places I would like to visit. I would like to visit. My mom was all Irish. I would love to see Ireland. My girlfriend Nikki went there and she said it's all green, you know. And my friend Ruth Ann wanted to go there too, but she went to Italy. I think it was Italy, and then she went on Alaskan cruise. My friend Jess has gone on Alaskan cruise, and she was able to go to Hawaii. Never been to any of those places. I live in Pennsylvania. Hmm. Arab, why do you want to come to the United States? Nicholas is from Russia. Yes, I remember that, Nicholas. You said that because I said I never had anybody in my here visiting from Russia. I really got to get myself a chair. I'm always sitting on this ottoman and I'm all scrunched up looking at you guys. Get myself a chair out here because I like to do this outside. Um, Hi, Arab. Hi. Nice to meet you guys. And if you do want to become part of the community, I really appreciate that because we genuinely try to get to know people here and we care about them. And then my community might go like some of my people, like Rhonda has her own channel and then she has people. So we all branch out into from the communities. All the little communities come together to like a nucleus, which is called the core tribe. At least that's what we call it here. Because the work is bad, and then that's why I want to come to United States. Also, my uncle is there. Oh, cool. Everybody likes to communicate with me. You have to send email. Oh, everybody wants to communicate with you. Oh, you said anyone who wants to communicate, send email. Well, how you have a email? Do you have a do you have a page, George? That would be great if you had a channel and you could take videos of all the places like the ocean and all that. I would totally watch that channel, wouldn't you guys? Good morning, Stephen. Steve-O Thompson, how are you? I like that. Steve-O. I like that. It's Steve-O, Daryl. But it's kind of chilly here today. I have a sweater on, but that's it. I have my little bling. Rhonda, I put 3 on. You said you have to wear 3 on one wrist, so I have all my 3 um, bracelets on here, but I only have my watch on here. So I was thinking of Rhonda yesterday, and I says she said to wear 3. I don't know if it's supposed to be good luck or what. Um, God bless from Australia. Thank you, Norn AI name. That's your AI name. Yes, I love travel vlogs. Me too. It's the only way I'm going to get there, Cheryl, is watching it on TV. Um, but I would love to go over to California. My cousin lived there for so long in Los Angeles, and now Tracy lives there. So I would love to go over there and visit Tracy and then swing back, stop at my husband or my son's place in Texas, and then go down and see, let's see, Allison and Rhonda and Evie are all in Texas. I mean, then Paula's over in Tennessee. Then we got Debbie Sue is in Virginia as well as Kelly. Oh, I would love to go see Kelly's classroom. See, there's all these things I want to do. but I can't afford to do it. You need your husband to give you a good massage and you feeling perfect. I like to go get someone else to give it to me. And you guys sent email. I'm going to send you a video. Okay. Okay, George. No, I like to pay for my massage, you know, with a woman. I had a man masseuse before. He wasn't as good as the woman because she had stronger hands. I think that women are stronger in that as far as care like that. In the Middle East, it's good luck to wear bangles in odd numbers. Okay, so I need good luck. So should I wear three on this side around my ankles? Miss, I want to ask if I can go to school in America one day, but unfortunately, my English is not very good or perfect because only my friends have been there. Well, you can practice. I mean, you're doing what's right now, Nicholas. What are you doing? You're on here. You're trying to communicate with us, right? You're in 10th grade going on to 11th. Nicholas, you're on the right path. You're here trying to learn English by listening to us talk, right? I taught kindergarten, so there's a lot of kiddos that are 5, 6, 10 years old that can't speak English very well. Hi, Auntie. Nice to meet you again. Hello, Pry. How are you? Yes, I remember you. But there's a lot of American kids that don't speak very proper English. And whenever I taught the Mexican children, I made sure that I taught them proper English because I didn't want them saying me go to the bathroom or double negatives. Oh, it's pet peeve of mine. When the grown-ups have double negatives in their speech, we could talk. Let's see, even the white kids too. Yes. Yeah, sometimes they're even worse. Sally, you are a great encouragement. I went, who am I encouraging? I guess I do it without knowing I do it. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. I I love people. I love people that want to learn, and I always want to find some way that I can help them. When they ask me for something, if I have it, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I'll try to find it. Um, and my chiropractor is like, Sally, just because I let you come here, because he doesn't charge me for it, and if just because he lets me come there doesn't mean I have to give him something. But I feel obligated when someone gives me something or shows acts of kindness to me that I have to um, pay it back. You know what I mean? Because I don't want anyone to think that I'm not appreciative of what they do for me. So, um, but I love people and I love to interact with people, and that's why Daryl and I were talking yesterday. He's like, "You need to start a podcast, Sally." So I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't know what I would say." He's like, "You don't know what you would say." Yes, come back, Nicholas, okay? Come back and we can you there's lots of things you can do. Watch some of my videos on my channel. I can put the words underneath for you so you can understand better. I mean, I'm always looking for things to do on my channel. Or even Nicholas, there's a lot of uh there, Nicholas. There's a lot in sounding out like the at family, like cat, bat, rat, and you can learn that way. I know it sounds juvenile, but um, let's see. What's the difference between present perfect and past perfect continue? Oh, I don't feel like teaching English. But Nicholas, if you go on the oh, what is his name? He does a lot of videos. See, I was gonna do that, but you have to have like checkups and things like checks on your channel for allowing kids on there. Captain Mesos that come. Captain Mesos that come. All right, George, are you is there two really one captain on a ship? That sounds stupid. Who drives the ship when you're taking a nap? Um oh, okay. My kids try to teach me Spanish and I my students But Nicholas, do you understand what I'm talking about? There's YouTube channels for little kids, and it's, no one has to know that you're watching them, but they have Dave Hartman. Wait, what's his name? Sorry, Hartman something. Anybody know that channel? Oh, it's Dave Hartman. He does like counting to 1,000, and the kids and I would dance to his little dances and stuff. And he was really awesome, and he does it like I need to learn, like I make things into songs so I can remember stuff. And Maddie was like that too. My son Matthew was like that. If he could, whenever he was learning like the states and capitals and things, we would make songs into or spelling words and things like that. But little Daryl and my husband, they came to a lecture one time and take a test on it and ace it. Not me, not Matthew. I would take my notes in class, and then I'd audio tape them on a cassette player, then go home, listen to that, and then write it all down again. It's a process with me. There is probably you. Um, Tube stuff on learning English. Okay, to teenagers, teenagers driving to school, if that's where they're going. Yeah, they're learning stuff in to learn English. But what does probably mean? Did I miss something? What's the difference between da, 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 da? There's probably you. I have to get to work now, everyone. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Okay, love. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day, Big D. Okay. Oh, okay, ma'am. I'm ma'am, and I'm always have a dream. So channels though, okay? Nicholas, do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Try out those channels, and I don't know if you can email me. I can try to help you find other resources or things to use so you can learn English easier. Because I like to have things in layman's terms, the easiest terms to learn something. Don't give me a handbook that has all kinds of weird parts and names and stuff. Give me something with easy, you know. Have a nice day, everybody. Whatever, like to send me email, I'm going to respond. Well, how are we going to send you email? We don't know your email address. Um, is it on your channel? I didn't see your channel. Um, let me see if you have a channel. Nope, you only have 3 subscribers and no channel. And there's no email there. So, George, how are we supposed to send you an email? You have nothing. You should do a channel. Don't you guys think that would be so interesting? A captain of a ship does a video, even if it's just once a month, about the different things that goes on a ship, or just videotaping the ocean or the sound of the ocean. All right. So George does not have a channel. I don't know how you're supposed to email someone without an email. But I am trying to finish this thing I'm trying to make on here, but it's going to be backwards, but I'll show you a little bit of it. No, it doesn't have everybody on it yet. I'm going to make a part 2, and I don't want anybody to get mad, but this part of it has Allison on it, Living Life After 55, which I think that's what her channel's name is now. But let me see. Then I also have, let's see. Let me see here. There's Paula on here, and we have um there's my girl Rhonda, and who else is on here? Evie, and here's a good one. Here's a pretty girl. There's Simply Debbie Sue, And I only can fit so many on here. And then, oh, and then there's Dean on there. I'll have to find, he says he has smiling pictures, so I'm going to change the picture to make it perfect for him. But that's a nice picture because he trimmed up his beard and everything. So I would never put a bad picture on someone's, but I'm trying to make that for my friends to show how much I appreciate them. And I'm very grateful that I can talk to you. I'm very well with my English. Yes, you check out those channels. What is a great idea? Oh. I'm missing stuff here. Ah, now I'm on Dean's channel. I'm